Hello, Liang J Mathematics here. Today I'm going to show you how to use 3 different fx-570 calculator to hack your simultaneous equation, or maybe the so-called linear equation in 2 variables. Let's go! Hello everybody. It's very late now. I'm going to speak very soft. I'm going to use this calculator, fx-570 MS Casio, and some of you might be using Olympia or maybe other version of calculator. Basically, it looks kind of like similar operating functions as compared to this 570 MS. I believe now the latest 570 MS is like another different like facelifted one, so you might be having a different style but same coding one. Okay, come, so let's do it. So on the previous video we are done with like the actual substitution and elimination method, and now I'm going to show you how to use a calculator to hack and check your answer. Please don't write your final answer only. You're gonna make sure you have like proper workings like what we did on the previous video. Okay, first of all, how we're gonna enter into the calculator mode. So you're gonna check this out. Number one, press your on, press mode 3 times, 1 2 3, enter EQN where it stands for equation. Okay, so you press 1, and then unknown you're gonna press 2. Okay, because you have 2 unknowns, mn, right? Now, but in your calculator standard, it will be xy. So we will treat the first unknown as x and the next unknown as y. So I press 2. So when I enter into A1, right? So how we gonna differentiate it? Very easy. And okay, now everyone look at this. So that will be your, you see, there's one very important condition. You must make sure. Okay, just draw some lines to separate a bit. Can you see like m, n, and equals to without unknown? That's the first condition, and I need to make sure you are aware of this. So I'm gonna press like A number 1. Okay, 1 basically means equation number 1. So A means the first one. So I put like this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, so A number 1, 2 lah. And why is it 2? Positive 2. Okay, then B here lah. Plus 5 means 5 lah. Then C, it will be 9. So once you enter into number 2, right? So you press like m. So basically m means 1m lah. If I put negative m, it will be negative 1 lah. So I put 1, and then it will be 2, and then it will be 6, and eventually you will get x equals to 12. So x means the first one, so m equals to 12, and I press equal again. Your n equals to minus 3. So be careful. So sometimes students might accidentally put x and y, you know. Okay, so that's how you check your answer lah. Okay, now so let's recap again. So everyone, you need to know how to reset. So that's how you reset. On, it doesn't help. So reset, there are so many different ways. So I will show you how to reset the whole thing if there is like worst situation. What do I mean by worst situation? Let's don't talk about that. Okay, so let me show you how to reset the whole calculator. First, shift, mode, shift, then mode, press number 3, then reset already, press equal, then press on, it becomes like normal. Okay, so I'm gonna go into it one more time. Okay, recap. So mode 3 times, 1 2 3, EQN press 1, unknown press 2, then you enter into that ABC already. So I'm gonna draw some lines. So lines separated. Okay, you see P and P, Q and Q, without unknown. So that will be your A, B, and C. So it can be fraction format. Can you see there's 3 different cases here? So this one like integer related, this one like fraction related. So do you have to purposely did what we did in the previous video, like we have to multiply with LCM to make it like integer? No need. This one is to check answer only. Okay, so first, right, I need to not to say explain, to remind you a bit. So everyone, remember I said this, P over 2 is actually 1 over 2p, remember? So I need a 1 over 2 as for the A. So everyone, so the first one, A, so I'm gonna press 1 over 2, 1 over 2. Then next, Q over 3 means 1 over 3 lah. Okay, plus means don't have to press anything. So if let's say that's a minus, then you have to press minus 1 over 3. So 1 over 3, then 3. Okay, then number 2 already, so 1 over 4. And after that, 2 over 3. Then after that, 3. Okay, so you will get your first answer, which is P lah. P equals to 4. And then your Q answer, press equal again, you get 3. Okay, so that's how you check answer. Okay, now the worst situation come in. That's why you see I draw like one sheet there, right? So the purpose why I do this sheet here is like, oh, you cannot use this condition to press everything inside, because you must make sure it becomes like same unknown, same unknown, same unknown, same unknown, then equals to without unknown. So this is what we're going to do to rearrange a bit. Can you see P and Q? This is like the first equation there. So this one a bit different, right? So we're going to do some arrangement, right? So this is a positive. You bring to the front, it becomes a negative. But originally that's a plus Q, right? So I will just put it back. This is plus Q. Okay, so see, plus Q. 8 is there, right? This one bring there. Plus becomes minus, so minus 3P. So I'm not looking at this anymore, you know, so I will just erase it. So I'm looking at these two things, you know. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line. Okay, draw a line, so separate a bit. So this one is your A, B, and C. So let's enter into it. Okay, so I'm not doing like the recap anymore, so I will just straight enter it. So I press on, it straight go to A1, right? So 2, then 3, right? Then after that 2. So be careful. So this one minus 3, minus 3. So that's a plus Q, right? It means 1. If I say negative Q, then you press negative 1. After that, this is 8. So great. I get my P answer, negative 2. I get my Q answer, again 2. Okay, so that's your Casio fx-570 ms. If let's say you're using Olympia, second generation of fx-570 ms, same method. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Ciao. Hello everybody, Liang J Mathematics here. It's very late, so I'm going to speak very soft. First of all, we are done with the calculation for substitution and elimination, like improper, right? So this will be like how you check your answer using fx-570 ES Plus. This calculator I use like so long already, so basically some of the button you can't really see it. Okay, you just look at the position, okay? So everyone, first thing, 3 different case, integer related, fraction related, like shit, not in the correct position. What do I mean by correct position? Look at this. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. Can you see? There is same unknown, same unknown, same unknown, same unknown. So I'm going to make sure it's like in the correct position, and I sekali type everything and show everybody. Now I see, look at this, P and P together, Q and Q together, right? So this one X different. So later I'm going to show you that. Now everyone, first thing, how do you use this calculator and enter into that simultaneous equation or maybe linear equation involving 2 variables mode? Press on, of course. Mode, you're going to press like 1, 2, 3 times. No, unlike this one, because if let's say you might be using this calculator, right? Because some students, they have 2, you know. So this one you have to press like on, this one you have to press like 3 times, correct? But this one no, this one you're gonna press like mode 1 time only. Nice, straight enter into equation. June, very fast. So you press 5, equation, you know, EQN equation 5, enter, press number 1. So once you enter, then you can look at this ABC thing, right? Okay, nice. So this is the one. Can you see like 1 and 2? That's 1 and 2. Okay, so A, B, and C, which one? So A, B, and C. So it indicates the numbers, you know. So I'm gonna press like the first one, 2 equal, 5 equal, then 9 equal, then you move to the second one, right? So this one means 1. So you press 1, then you press 2, then you press 6. Fantastic. Then you press equal, then like default, the unknown will be X already, and so X will be the first one. So you write like M equals to 12. Then you press equal again, your Y means your N, so N equals to minus 3. June, fantastic, fast. Is to check only, please don't write final answer only and gain that 4 marks, impossible. So now I'm going to show you how to reset your calculator. So you press on, does it go back to normal default mode? No. So what you're going to do, again, so many different ways. You might say like, teacher, I press mode 1, can or not? Yes, but I'm going to teach you how to reset your calculator in case worst thing happen. Worst thing, I'm not going to tell you what is that. You will notice eventually when you do like higher level maths. So I'm going to show you how to reset. First, press, see, press shift. Shift, you get an S there, right? Press 9. Can you see CLR? CLR means clear. So press, then reset all. Press number 3. Then press equal for yes. And after that, you press AC. This one is AC. press. Then it becomes default. Okay, so now I'm gonna re-enter and recap a bit. So mode one time enough already. Press 5, enter number 1, then you move into linear equation, simultaneous mode. Okay, first, second case, A, B, and C. So I'm going to remind everybody one more time. Look at this. P over 2 equals to 1 over 2P. So basically, P over 2 means I'm going to press 1 over 2 in. So I press 1 over 2. So 1, this is the over thing, or over 2. Okay, not this one. This one. Okay. So of course, the button is like this way on. In case you can't see it, it looks like this. Because my button is like a bit chat already. So everyone, 1 over 2 press already. Then you can turn to B, 1 over 3. And after that, your C. And after that, next it will be your A number 2. So it will be 1 over 4. And then 2 over 3. And then it will be 3. So once you press equal, fantastic. Your X, which is P lah. Okay, then you press equal again. So your Q equals to, now you see Q equals to 3. Fantastic. And of course, now the final one, where third situation, shit, the worst case. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna rearrange a bit. So rearrange means you're gonna make sure your P move over here, you know. So what you're gonna do, now look at this. Let me show you a bit. Your P must, your Q and Q is like together already. You see your Q and Q together already. So it's just that this one, you're gonna move there, right? So you move here. This one originally is already plus, right? You are not moving the Q, but instead of that, you're moving the 3P. So you move the 3P there. So that's what you do. What you get? Plus, plus move there, minus. So minus 3P plus Q equals to 8. So this one I ignore. I just cancel it. Now, so now it's together already. It's together. So this will be A, B, and C. So I just draw some lines, separate it a bit, and now you just press on and just re-enter everything again. So it's still the original one. I don't care. You can just type it inside. If let's say you are checking lah. So 2, then plus 3, and after that 2. So this one first equation done already, and this one minus 3 lah. I see minus 3. You're gonna press the minus 3. So this one plus Q means 1. If let's say that's a negative Q, then you press negative 1. Negative Q, you press negative 1. So you press equal already. Sorry. We're gonna do one more time because I accidentally pressed it. So one more time. So 2, 3, and then 2. Right. So this one minus 3 normal lah. Then this one 1. Just like accidentally press equal 2 times. So now this 8. This 8. Then you press equal. Fantastic. X equals to negative 2. But you cannot put X, you know, because yours is P. So this one done already. Press equal again. Your Q equals to 2. Done. Okay, so guys, this is how you check. Please don't treat it as a final answer. Then you won't gain any like complete marks, and you know, this thing worth 4 marks. You're gonna write proper substitution or maybe elimination method to gain your full marks. Okay, so bye. Hello everybody, Liang J Mathematics here. It's very late now, so I'm gonna speak very soft. Okay, now we're gonna do like simultaneous equation, or maybe in other words, linear equation involving 2 variables by using fx-570 EX, the so-called Classwiz version of Casio, the latest version. Okay, this chunky calculator, right? How are you gonna solve all these things? Check your answer. Remember, don't ever write final answer only for this kind of simultaneous question. Okay, first press on. Okay, now I'm going to show you a bit on this calculator how you enter into that God mode. Manual one time. Okay, so suppose you're going to search around it. So you go around, you see, you go around, you can go and find it. So what you're going to find is your equation button. So in like previous calculator, right, you're going to search for EQN, correct? This one different. This one you got to search. Okay, so this one different. You're gonna search for this word equation. Hey, see A, not equation. Complete word / function. So how are you gonna enter into that? Very easy. Can you see A? So you're gonna press alpha, then you search for this A button. A bit hard to see lah. There's a small red color A there beside the word log. So you press. Then you enter into simultaneous. Okay, but one more time. So on. So you press menu, you don't have to search for it, now you know, press alpha A. Okay, this A button is minus there. A is like small alphabet there, and you can able to see it if let's say you are using this calculator. So you press that, you enter into simultaneous equation by pressing 1. So you enter already, because your simultaneous equation you gotta be 2 unknowns, you see, mn 2 unknowns, right? Press 2. So the way you enter is a bit different, but when you enter into it, everything just move. You don't have to separate like A, B or what, like the previous 2 calculators. Now, so I'm gonna separate and make sure the format follows this. Can you see? X first, then Y, then equals to without unknown. So you're gonna do the same thing, you see? So can you see this one is like nicely separated for you already? Mn equals to nothing. So this one XY equals to nothing. So this one same. You see? PQ equals to nothing. This one a bit different, so later I will show you that. Okay, so everyone, you're gonna enter into it using the same symbol. So this one 2, you see, this one 5. So you see plus 5, right? If let's say there's a -5n, then you press -5. So this one 9. Then I enter like the second equation there already. So m means 1, m means 1m. So you press 1. Then you press 2. Then you press 6. Then you press equal. You get your x answer. But the x, make sure default ready, so they put x and y, but over here m. Then you press equal again, so your y is your n, so you get -3. So that's how you get your God mode answer. Then you press, okay, you press on. No, it doesn't go back to the default mode, right, in your calculator. So I'm going to show you how to reset now. Okay, now how you reset. So many different ways. Student will say, teacher, menu, one cannot enter into it. Yes, but I'm going to show you like worst case. But worst case, I won't tell you what's the meaning of worst case, because when you go into a higher calculator, higher level of Form 3, Form 4 mode of your mathematics, right? You will know what's the meaning already. Okay, so I don't want to say that. So I'll show you how to reset. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to reset your calculator just in case worst case happen. Worst case like that, I'm not going to tell you, okay? So now press this shift. Can you see S there? Can you see 9? There's a reset button, right? So press 9. Then you get reset, go into initialize all, so you press 3. So you press equal to indicate yes, press AC, then you enter into default. Okay, so that will be worst case. Okay, now so let's go back, recap a bit. So menu, you memorize already, it will be alpha A, right? So alpha A, this minus button A. Enter into simultaneous, press 1, unknown 2, then you enter lah. So this case, I'm going to show you again. P over 2 is actually 1 over 2P, right? So take this as your first one. Oops, yeah, 1 over 2. Okay, as your first one. See, your first one, 1 over 2, 0.5 lah. So this one, plus Q over 3 means 1 over 3, so 1 over 3. Then next, 3. Okay, so this one, 1 over 4. This one, 2 over 3. Fantastic. Then the last one will be 3 lah. So once you press everything, you press equal, nice, you get your answer already. So what's your first answer? So your P, for this case, X default on, so X means the first one, so P will be 4. Press equal again, your Q will be 3. Nice. Okay, so that's how you get your answer. Okay, now the worst case comes already. The shit question. How if it's not in the correct mode? I press on, go back to the standard situation. Okay, now the important case now is to make sure it becomes like X then Y, which is P then Q. But this one, P is not in front, right? So what you need to do, you need to make sure this one you bring to the front. So this Q is a plus Q. So this one you bring to the front, it becomes minus 3P. So I'm going to bring to the front. Let me draw some lines to indicate a bit. So this one 8, put it back. Bring this to the front, minus 3P plus Q. You see, bring to the front. So I'm going to erase this again. To make sure I look at the correct position to enter into my calculator. Okay, everyone, look at this. So enter first one already. So first equation, so 2. So I press 2. You don't have to purposely like redo one more time. Just press inside. So 2, you see, you replace 2 already. 3, then 2. You see, replace everything. Next, minus 3. Oops. Then after that, plus Q means 1. Okay, if let's say minus Q, then you press -1. You see? Then after that, 8. So once you enter into it, but make sure this one XY default one. So this one P and Q, just don't care about it. So you know your X is actually P, your Y is actually Q. So you press equal. Nice. So you get your X means P. Equal again. Y equals to 2. Okay? Fantastic. So that's how you use your Classwiz latest version of calculator to hack your answer. Okay? Not to say hack lah, but to check answer. Okay? Nice. Bye.